You guys are going to get all the sauce. I'm literally going to give you the exact Loom video that I sent to a creator that had more than 600,000 followers. And it's the exact sales pitch that I gave him. It's the way that I broke it down, the cadence, what I talked about, how I was going to get him results, everything, right? I don't share this to anybody, but you're going to get it because I love you guys. I want to see you guys win. So this is me pitching a creator. Again, these opportunities right here, when you work with established businesses, we're talking people that have leverage, right? And leverage can come in two ways, right? Which is they have a huge following and they just need somebody that understands sales and understands marketing and can use a sales team and their skills to be able to capitalize on the attention that they're getting because they're probably not good at that. Or the agencies, high ticket agencies, or high established businesses that are making a lot of money, they have money, but they don't have attention, right? And you can help them with paid traffic or whatever you're good at there. But that is the type of clients that you want to work with. That's the growth partner model. We work with people that have leverage, established companies. That allows you to get better results, and it also allows you to work with better clients. And you don't have to work with a lot of clients. You structure a deal with those kind of clients in a way where you can get paid more. So either a revenue share with this client, I'm pitching a revenue share. You get a percentage of sales, and you can make $4,000 to $8,000 per month per client without having a team. I have 0 team members. I come in as a high paid growth creator, and I bring value. And the key thing is that you need to bring value. You need to know what you're talking about. But that's the point of these videos. That's the point of you subscribing to my channel, to be able to help you guys get to that point. So watch this video, go through the whole thing. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, I'll go ahead and play the recording. My brother, I wanted to record this video for you to give you an overview of how we would get you results. And if you like what you see here, we can schedule a call. We can dive in a lot deeper. Just to give you some context, I grew our agency to 50K a month with cash collected, but that was 0 audience, cold traffic, and doing cold emails. And so we got really good at the sales process and building a sales team and building an appointment setting team. That got us all the way to 50K a month. And then we dropped a coaching offer on Twitter earlier this year. And with a very small following, we're talking 2,000 to 3,000 followers on Twitter, which is not much. And we did 20K cash collected with just 4 clients. And that was a very similar offer, which is BizOp, how to make 10K a month online. And so I see a lot of similarities with your offer, which is why I wanted to reach out. And I'll go ahead and kind of dive into what I see here. And yeah, like I said, you have attention, which is the biggest thing. And one of the things I'm seeing here is that, you know, we break down coaching offers into 5 different segments. Trends and offers, which is your positioning in the market. And right now, I believe your positioning is you're taking the approach of teaching people how to grow their followings, right? So how to grow on Instagram and a lot of valuable advice. But one of the things I think that you've done very well as well is being able to teach people how to make money using Instagram. And I think that's really the positioning that not only is going to attract more high quality clients into your clientele, but also be able to allow you to charge more, right? Because right now, let's say you're charging, I believe it's, 300, right? If you position your offer of how you make 80K a month, 50K a month with just Instagram, you know, that's an offer that's at least 4 to 5K for a 90-day program. And so that's where I really see the potential, is just changing your messaging in a way where you can still keep the how to grow on social media, but the core concept of the program is repositioning in a way where, you know, you can sell a 90-day program. That's what we did. We charge 4 to 5K on how to make 10K a month. And because there's a monetary gain behind it, there's also the leverage of being able to charge more. You might have to toss in some coaching calls, which will kind of break down how you can do that. But just by making that tweak, you can now start to charge from 300 to 4 to 5,000. And I'll show you how we do that with a sales team. Right, so that's trends and offers. How are you positioning yourself in the market? And then you have the attention down, right? So that's all the traffic that you're getting. And right now, all of that traffic, whether it be on Instagram, I saw that you had a YouTube, Twitter, not so much, but I mean, these are the best platforms here, YouTube and Instagram, are all going to this. So going to the VSL, which is a great VSL, by the way. And then the only other option that they have is to watch the VSL and then buy. But from what we know with marketing is that only 3% of people are ready to buy, right? Only 3% of people. So that means 3% of, let's say, millions of traffic. Let's say you get 2 to 3 million reach on your platforms. Only 3% of those people were actually capturing and able to do something with that, right? The other 97% are not really utilized. I see that you have a newsletter, but I'm going to explain how we can really capture more of the audience so that we can make more sales and a lot more cash collected on the back end. All right, so again, this is the positioning that I believe that you could take, being able to make 10K a month, being able to charge more, so going from 300 from a course to a coaching program. And let me know if that aligns, because I know some people don't really align with that. But either way, I think you can increase the price if you just wanted to go the course route. And then I'll show you how you could plug in a sales team for you to be able to make more sales. So right now, that's the offer, or the funnel is top of funnel, all going to straight to an offer. And so we're missing out on 97% of the traffic. And really the goal is that we want to capture more than 97% by either getting them to opt in for something first, where we can collect their phone and email, and be able to capture people that are not quite ready to buy, but we have their information to then nurture, to be able to call, to be able to text, and that produces a lot more leads. This is the number one thing that we do with our clients, right? Like I said, I think the price point 300. There's the 320,000 USD. I think that's very low and then very high. I think there's a sweet spot that you can really capitalize on from 3 to 5,000. And like I said, this could be the offer, really just showing people how you make 50K a month. I know I would pay for that, right? And I would pay 5,000-6,000 to just see how you do it, how you position yourself, and how you're able to really be able to get this much traffic. Because the amount of traffic that you're getting is insane. All right, so I'll break down. This is Mike Chang. He has 1.3 million on Instagram, and also has like a couple 100,000 on YouTube. And so we worked with him for 3 or 4 months. He sells a wellness program, just to give you some context. It's a 60-day program for 4K, and it's a group coaching call. But 4K for a 60-day wellness offer, this is what I mean. And he was selling a lot of them. And so I know that you could charge a lot more if you wanted to go this route. But I believe it's the quickest way for you to be able to get more, hit 100K a month, hit 150, 200, and a lot more if you want. And so the funnel would basically look like this, and this is kind of what we do with our coaches, as well as what we did. You take the traffic that you have lots of organic views on, and you funnel them all into an ecosystem, right? And the goal here is not for people to buy, because we know that 3% of people are ready to buy. We want to capture 60, 70% of the traffic, right? So we give them something that they want, whether it be, hey, join our free school community or join our free Discord. But we collect their information, email, phone number, and then they get put into one centralized place where we can have appointment setters. We can have people start to be nurtured through long form content. And this is what allows us to be able to charge $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Right, the middle of funnel is key. Usually people go from top of funnel for straight to bottom of funnel, which is like, hey, buy my course. But there's so much throughput that could be happening in the middle. And so if you can maximize your funnel to be able to do this, and it does require a sales team, which is why I gave you that offer, where we can come in, we can build out the middle funnel where we can get way more leads, probably 5-6x more leads, maybe even more with the traffic that you have, be able to capitalize on all those leads, filter through, use content, use the community, the long form or the middle funnel, to be able to nurture and educate, and then qualify people with the appointment setters into sales calls. So that's really what we're doing here, is we would install a middle funnel and capture more of the market, get way more leads, set up a CRM. So we have a simple CRM that we use called Go High Level, allows us to organize all the leads. And that's where we can host the long form trainings, right? So that, people we can leverage content for people to be nurtured. And then we can get way more people bought in to be able to then pitch a 4, 5, 6K cash collected offer, like a 90-day program. And that's exactly what we do with our clients, right? We take the top of funnel, we maximize their phone number and email, and then we have them enter a community or a long form training, or just one place that we can centralize it. And then from here, we have appointment setters and DM setters. So I'm not sure if you have DM setters here, but if we can plug in some appointment setters and do call to actions, have people opt in, have people give us their phone numbers, we text, call, and DM all the leads from there. Right, so it's simple. Hey, do you want to make 10K a month? If you're interested to learn more, put in your information, or DM us the word this, or comment the word this. You see a lot of comment CTAs, and then being able to follow up with those people, and having DM setters in the DMs, and they have a structure, right? We have structure that we walk through with all the DM setters, but just doing that and capitalizing and selling. Right now, it doesn't make sense to do that with the $300 offer, right? Which is why you're probably not having a big sales team, because you don't need one, and you're leveraging your time right now by just having people send the course. But to really hit the 150, 200, 300, 400, 500K a month, we need to really install a sales team. And the thing is, when we have an actual system like this, it doesn't matter if you get blocked or if something happens to your Instagram, God forbid, but you have data, which is why it's so important. You have data where, if anything gets blocked or Instagram gets shut off or we get shadow banned, you have phone numbers and emails that will consistently get you appointments. And that's what we're going to maximize for, right? And then from there, you have call to actions. You have people comment, CTA. We give them a freebie. We nurture them. And then we use appointment setters to then follow up with them and then set them for the call. And that's really where we plug in an appointment setter and then a closer. And these are all guys that can work commission only. We have a huge network of people that can do that. You pay them 5 or 10% of the deal. So there's nothing out of pocket here. We're hiring commission only people to come in, be able to take the calls, be able to take all the offers, and then we would just ramp up the setter and the closer, right? So they would take, let's say, every closer can take 5 to 7 calls a day, and be able to sell a 4 to 5, 6K package for a 90-day program. And this is really where the price point with the traffic and being able to really have a sales team and maximize at the top of funnel to get more leads in and have a really good follow-up process in the middle is really where we see clients be able to explode. You can go from 50K a month, and 50K a month is great, but being able to really scale that, get to the next level, 150, 200, it's explosive growth. And the great thing is that you have the hardest thing figured out, which is really the attention, right? And so it's just directing that attention in a way that's the most cost efficient, the most profitable, but also the most scalable for you. And so it's a lot of work, but this is hopefully you got an overview and a high level map of what this would look like. But again, we install a sales team, we find a sales team for you, we manage them, we ramp them up, we build out the scripts. We'll consult with you on the offer so that you can pitch high ticket if that's what you want, or just put up the price point for the course and be able to get more sales and be able to blow you past 150, 200K a month. So if you are open to this, just shoot me back a message and we'll have a chat. We can hop on a Zoom call and we can talk a lot more about the logistics, the pricing and all that. But hope this was valuable, and hope to talk soon. Peace.